Welcome to the Binge Zone.
Welcome to the Binge Zone.
Welcome to the Binge Zone. On today's video, we're going to talk about the latest... Welcome to the Binge Zone. On today's video, we're going to talk about the Joker movie. And on today's episode, I have my friend Chris with me. And let's cut the bullshit and just jump into the review.
Let's do it.
Alright, so we just came back from the Joker, and I can honestly say I didn't like the movie.
I love it. I love it. It's the best portrayal of Joker I've seen thus far. Best.
I've never liked the Joker as a character, but I will say I do agree with Chris here that this movie, this Joker movie, I'm not gonna lie, it was a good movie. I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. I don't like the character of Joker. I don't like the craziness. I don't like the fact that it was too real. If you get what I'm saying.
How do you go to a movie, right, and not expect it to be realistic? That's what I go to movies for. No. Even the far out stuff, I want it to be kind of realistic. Like,
no, I do too. I like I like movies to resonate and be real, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to the Joker, it really is real. For example, throughout the past couple of weeks, as we get closer and closer, people have been voicing concerns about the violence and the rallying cry around the Joker. And I'm thinking, you know what? These critics are just lame, PC people who don't know anything about quality movies until I saw the movie and I see their concern. Joker's crazy.
That's like saying hip hop music makes people act irrational. It's not. Don't blame it on the media. Don't blame it on movies. Don't blame it on songs. People are crazy.
No, I agree with you, and that's what made me not like the movie worse. The fact that it's real, I can see this guy actually existing. It made me mad uncomfortable. We're watching the movie, and there was this guy in the background talking, right? And as I'm watching it, every 2 seconds, I'm turning around because this guy, I mean...
He's also like 90 years old.
I didn't see his face. I didn't know that. All I heard was this guy laughing at parts that wasn't funny and being mad awkward in a movie about a psychopathic killer. And I'm thinking...
I mean, some of it was funny. It was just like stuff you don't really want to laugh in public about. You know, like...
Like sick shit. Like, don't get me wrong. There were parts that I found funny, but they weren't the parts that everybody else, I guess, found funny about the character. The things I found funny was every time Joker got bullied or picked on, because not because that's funny, right? Don't get me wrong. Pick on people is not funny.
That's awful.
But because I know what Joker is and who he is, I'm like, this piece of shit deserves it.
So you already if you go into the film already expecting something, or you carrying something in your head about this person already, yeah, I could kind of see it, but I went into it like, hey, this is a normal Joe. This is one of us. You know, I'm always rooting for the little guy. And if you're like me and you root for the little guy, you're gonna be sympathetic towards the Joker, especially in the beginning.
Yeah, towards the beginning when the movie starts off, I can agree. Like, I'm like, okay, this poor guy, like,
right?
Shit sucks.
Right.
Granted, everyone's life sucks, but I'm like, his life especially sucks, right?
Not to this extent, you know.
Like, I could see where he would descend into madness, but then after a certain point, it gets to the point where this guy's deranged. Like, especially towards the end of the movie when he full on Jokers, I'm like, this is crazy.
Yeah, but I kind of enjoyed it. I feel like some people had it coming. No, you know, for a movie, I enjoyed it. You know, I don't want anything like that to happen in real life, obviously, but for a movie, I was like, yes, especially you. Especially you.
But from a movie standpoint, the script was this is an Oscar movie. Joaquin Phoenix deserves an Oscar for his performance.
Definitely.
The fact that the movie makes me uncomfortable, I know it's fake. I know this guy lives in Gotham and there's Bruce Wayne in the movie, so like you can tell like this is not real. But the fact that it made me feel the way it makes me feel, this is a great movie. I just didn't like it. It just rubbed me the wrong way.
I loved it. And I feel like if you get that kind of vibe from the movie, you kind of been not paying attention to the media, not been paying attention to people outside, because there's people out here that's bat crazy, doing crazy stuff. Like, and then the worst, I don't want to get too political, but they don't really have to worry about going to jail or for long for it either. You know what I mean?
That's true, because even in the Joker movie, like the overall theme of the movie, this guy's crazy, but he gets to walk around society and And everyone, like, this is not a spoiler. You guys seen the trailer. He talks to the psychologist and everything. And there's like, this guy tells his psychologist, I never have happy thoughts. And she's like, just go home. And that's the part that makes me uncomfortable. It's not the fact that he's crazy per se. It's the hyper-realism. The fact that this guy can exist in this world. And it makes me look back at the world at large, like, there's probably a bunch of Arthur Flecks I walk by every day and I have no idea. So what if the next time I walk by a guy, he snaps and that's when he decides to jokerize me, right?
And I think that's exactly the point that the director is trying to make. You know, everybody should be a little bit more sympathetic towards everybody else. You know, live in the shoes of everybody else. Treat others, that golden rule, right?
Yeah.
Treat others how you want to be treated. And I think that is a perfect, scary portrayal of what can happen if you don't, you know?
No, I agree. Like, treat everyone nicely, but at the same time, the messaging shouldn't be, if people don't treat you nicely, fuck it all up, right? Like, I feel like, why is nothing glorified? Because it's a real portrayal of what can happen if we treat people like shit. The flip side shouldn't be, if you treat people like shit, they're gonna go batshit crazy, because everyone life sucks for the most part. Everyone has bad days, good days. Like, everyone is going through something. So, like, I can understand the compassion and empathy towards your fellow man, but at the same time, they have to also have compassion and empathy to not kill people when their fucking day sucks.
It is a little far-fetched, you know, it's a little out there. But at the same time, if everybody had that golden rule thing going on, nobody would really be, you know, shooting up schools in a massive area.
I agree.
You know?
But I will say, even though this movie, I didn't like it, and I don't plan on watching it again, because it just made me feel uncomfortable. The harsh reactions and critique it's been getting by critics, per se, about Joker being a rallying cry for other people, like, I see the concern, but at the same time, a lot of things that happen in this movie are so outlandish. Like, this character of Joker would not last as long as he lasted out in the open once he became, like, this criminal guy that he is.
Especially now in 2019, there's cameras everywhere. People got cell phones everywhere. There was a snapshot. Oh, there wasn't a, you know, no spoilers, but he would definitely got caught a lot earlier.
That's why I feel like the over exaggeration of what this movie can do to society is a bit far-fetched. As you guys are seeing, probably looking at other videos and other critics talking about, oh, this is what it could be. That's not gonna happen. But the fact that the potential that it is possible, not possible, even plausible, that is a scary thing. I'm gonna say that again, because I was mad uncomfortable in the theater, because. And it's not just the movie; it's the media, the noise around the movie that made me hyper tense. I've never been to a theater where every 2 seconds, every time I hear someone whispering or footsteps, I'm like this. I'm like, especially because Joker. The last time Joker came out on theaters in his full-length movie, people got shot up.
That's true, but I'm the opposite. I feel like I was living at a point where that's how I felt all the time. So now I'm just used to it, you know. When it's your time, it's your time. There's nothing you can really do about it. So there's no point in tensing up every 5 seconds. Don't get me wrong, you know, be vigilant, right? And if you can help it, you know, try to avoid it. But at the same time, people are gonna be people, and you can't really police people's actions.
Yeah,
so.
I agree with that. But as a movie as a whole, the character of Joker, I feel like it was done justice, because the character of Joker shouldn't be glorified and it shouldn't be wacky. Like, the last Joker we saw in Suicide Squad, Jared Leto's Joker, was trash. But this version of the Joker that Joaquin Phoenix portrayed is the comic book Joker, is the type of psychopathic, crazy guy, and it works. The movie works on so many levels. The movie is actually good. Me personally, having my own biases against the character of Joker and just thinking about the mind frame that someone could be in to commit those crimes, I didn't enjoy it. You might enjoy it. Chris enjoyed it.
I definitely enjoyed it. Me personally, thumbs up.
I didn't enjoy it, but me not enjoying the movie does not take away from the movie. I want this movie to get all the accolades. I want it to get all the recognition, because objectively speaking, it's a great movie.
It is.
It's phenomenal.
It is.
If I didn't have my own biases and I could watch the movie as a blank slate, I'd be like, this is a damn good movie. It's moving. it makes you feel for the Joker, but never apologizes for what he does, which is a great thing. Like, you can see why and the reasoning behind what he does, but at the same time, you're like, you know what, this is wrong. He's clearly wrong, and the movie never says feel bad for him. Like, it does at the beginning, but like as he becomes Joker, it never says, you know what, society deserves this. The movie never goes down that route, which is good. Which is good.
Right. It gives you the chance to stand back and be like, oh, I can see why he went, off the cliff, but man, he really went off the cliff, right? But I enjoyed it. Like you said, Joker's character was beautifully portrayed. Beautifully. I mean, everything like made sense about his character. Like the storyline was like it put that missing piece to Joker's character. Like every other movie,
we've never seen a live action Joker. Even Heath Ledger's Joker, as great as he was, doesn't compare to this Joker.
Stellar, but
this is from someone who didn't like the movie, and it was great.
It was. Thumbs up.
Yeah.
5 stars for me.
Definitely. But anyway, guys, I pass the question on to you. What do you think of this movie? Let me know and let us know in the comment section below. And if you like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button if you have not already. And until next time, peace.